Hey guys, my name is Lizzie, and for tonight's video I'm going to be talking about Dead Body. This is the second friend group revenge sort of slasher film that I've watched in like 24 hours, basically, because last night's video I watched and reviewed Foxtrap. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But anyway, the second one I've watched with that same similar style, and I really enjoyed this one as well. Honestly, I thought this movie was so good. I like the fact that the beginning of it kind of gave you enough time to connect with and get to know these characters. And I know that some people don't like when horror movies drag out too much, but I think you need that enough time to really connect with the characters. I feel like too often movies don't allow you time for that. Enough horror films don't allow you time for that. They just want to get straight into the slashing and killing. And they allow time for you to kind of connect and feel for some of these characters. So when, they died, you felt for them a little. And the deaths I thought were really great. I love the fact that they were very much on-screen deaths. That was kind of one of the issues, and I don't think I mentioned it, but that I did have with Foxtrap was the lack of actual on-screen kills. They were definitely like kind of off camera. They really didn't use like kind of the FX that you can use to be able to do on screen. But this movie, Dead Body, did. What this movie is about a group of friends staying in this cabin. You have Dominic, who invites what I believe is just a good friend. I thought it's his sister at first, but I think they're just friends. Ilsa, I think was her name. Yeah. And she then invites some guy, her ex-boyfriend from like high school, and like a best friend, and then Dominic has his foreign exchange student, which doesn't make much sense because they seem to be like in summer. I don't know. Maybe they do have a program during the summer. I don't know. And like this girl that he's sleeping with, who is also friends with this other girl, Sarah, that's there. Anyway, they're all kind of connected. And then there's Eli, who she also invites, who's just like an old friend. Anyway, and so there's a lot of people in this cabin, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's a really nice cabin. But anyway, so Dominic didn't know that all these people were coming, which plays into it. And so yeah, they agree to play this game called Dead Body. It's one of those like murder mystery games. But somebody takes it too seriously and actually starts killing off people. And the first 3 people that they find are the foreign exchange student, whose name I keep forgetting, because throughout most of the movie they kind of call him that, which isn't great, but, and his little girlfriend, and Dominic. Those are 3 people that they find murdered, and then they're all trying to figure out who it could be, and there's no way anyone would have been able to break in and then like sneak out and whatever. And so they then of course come to the belief that it has to be one of them and that they must be turning on each other. I will say from the start I thought it was gonna be the ex-boyfriend and then turned boyfriend again in the midst of all this, even though she brought some other guy. But it's definitely like weird dude. At some point you think he might be the killer. I don't know. Anyway, but in the very beginning of the movie, can't remember his character's name, the random guy, Ilsa brought, Dwayne, that was his name. Dwayne asks Eli if there's anything they has to worry about with Marcus and Elsa. and Eli's just like, yeah, like, they're perfect for each other, everybody loves him, he's great, he's the best, and I was like, ah, shit, like, he's gonna be the killer. He absolutely has to be the killer. And then when she starts to think that he is, I was totally expecting him to pull like a Billy Loomis and just start like cheesier and smiling and being all like crazy psychopath. And so then I was happy when he didn't, but also obviously sad because that means he had to die, which, spoilers, he does. He does. And so, yeah, I was actually really emotional when he died. I was like, no, because it was just like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I got so very much attached to these characters. Yeah, this movie made me really happy. I really liked it. So, if you are a fan of Scream, like myself, and if you saw Foxtrap and you like that film as well, but you have not seen Dead Body, I would highly suggest that you check it out. I watched it just on Amazon Video, as well as that's where I watched Foxtrap too. Actually, a lot of the movies I've watched recently have been on there. I think leading up to me watching them on there, I mentioned if they were on Netflix. So if I stop mentioning Netflix as being available, it's because I've been watching them on there, because, you know, Amazon Prime. And so, yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch them on there, just under the horror section. But anyway, yes, I love this movie. I'm going to go ahead and give it it's a Scream, which is a 4 out of 5. I'm not giving it a Final Destination just because, you know, if I was picking a list of my final movies that I'd like to have, you know, it's going to be kind of boring if I just have a bunch of similar films to Scream. But yeah, anyway, I still really enjoyed it, so I am going to go ahead and give it it's a Scream rating. If you did enjoy this review, please do give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more horror-related content. And just a quick shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. And quick little promo on myself. I do have a Patreon for those of you who are new. If you want to check it out, link in the description along with all my other social media as always. And yeah, sorry for the lack of intro and editing stuff. Like I mentioned, I've been having a lot going on. So hopefully soon, though. I know it's been like every other day. I'm working on it. Tomorrow I don't have to work, so yeah, tomorrow's video should be all fancy schmancy again. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later with another video.